Hello there, I am that gamer guy, back with another video. Please forgive me for this, but it is simply too hot for a t-shirt. So here in the UK, Pride season has just finished. Normally in Pride season I take this time to talk about Pride politics, but this year we're going for something a lot more light-hearted. Gaming. I thought it would be fun to take a slightly jokingly look at what I consider to be the gayest moments in gaming, and suddenly the vest is a lot more relevant. Now in this video I'm not going to be covering realistic portrayals of gay characters or gay relationships in gaming. For the most part I covered that in my LGBT Bioware video. No, in this video we're going to be looking more at the WTF gay moments, the moments that seem to come out of nowhere and have no actual significant bearing on the game itself. So get your pride flags at the ready. So gay gaming moment number one is from Final Fantasy VII. If you've played Final Fantasy VII, then you probably already know what moment I'm referring to. It's that scene from the Honeybee Inn. Now, the whole wall market cross-dressing event sequence is pretty questionable in itself. We have the main character dressing up as a woman in order to seduce a pimp. And then we have the Honeybee Inn. So if you haven't played the game, a quick context. I think to try and get more information about this pimp, you enter what is essentially a brothel. And there's various rooms that you can interact with. And in one of the rooms, well... it's not really clear what happens. The whole scene is very bizarre, but I really hope they keep it in for the remake. So gay gaming moment number two comes from Resident Evil Code Veronica. So I was kind of unsure whether to put this in or not, let me explain why. And warning, there are spoilers in this explanation if you haven't played this 20-year-old game. For the first half, we have what appears to be two antagonists. Twins, Alfred and Alexia Ashford. Alfred himself is an effeminate man. And about halfway through the game we discover that there is only Alfred. Alfred had been cross-dressing as Alexia this whole time. And the reveal at the time was a big surprise. The reason I was unsure whether or not to put this moment in is because it's debatable whether or not Alfred is even LGBT. Is he a gay cross-dresser? Is he trans? Or is he just insane? Alfred's reaction when he sees himself as Alexia would lead me to believe it's the latter.
What? No!
Less RuPaul and more Norman Bates, but I'll let you decide on that. So our third gay gaming moment comes from Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. That's right, it's crotch grab time. Again, let me give you some context on this. At one point in the game, as part of his mission, Snake disguises himself as Officer Rykov, who is second in command to Colonel Volgin, the main antagonist of the game. Incidentally, Rykov is a spitting image of Raiden, better known as the naked cartwheeler from Metal Gear Solid 2. So Snake is disguised as Rykov, but he comes across... poor choice of words. He encounters Colonel Volgin. No problem, he's in disguise, right? Wrong.
Who are you?
So it would appear that, for whatever reason, Volgin knows Rykov's genitals pretty well. So gay gaming moment number 4 is from Persona 4, and that is Kanji's Bad Bathhouse. So this is the only entry that I haven't actually played, but I had heard of this bathhouse scene, and some friends recently told me more about it when I told them this was going to be my next video. So apologies if I get anything wrong, but from what I understand, one of the main characters, Kanji, is LGBT and in denial. So much so that his sexual oppression forms the basis for one of the dungeons. This dungeon appears to be a male-only sauna with lots of homosexual motifs, and in this dungeon resides the main boss, a shadow version of Kanji, who makes coy references to Kanji's sexual identity.
Oh, come now! Enough with the charade. Isn't it awful to deceive people? To deceive yourself? What's so bad about doing what I want to do?
And gay gaming moment number 5 comes from South Park: The Stick of Truth. If it wasn't obvious how not serious this list was before, the fact that I'm including a South Park game, hopefully it is now. But which moment are we discussing? Is it when Randy Marsh gets anally probed?
Why?
Is it when Randy Marsh receives an abortion? No, the moment we're discussing is, of course, inside Mr. Slave. For fans of South Park, this won't be anything new or anything shocking. I myself have seen the Lemmywinks episode many times, but again, if you're unfamiliar with the game, there isn't much explanation needed. Your character is shrunk down and enters a gay man's anus to deactivate an explosive device. And with that scene in particular, the phrase, "it's not the destination, it's the journey," has never been more apt. And on that note, I think we'll stop there. Those were my top 5 gayest moments in gaming. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to leave any gay moments that I might have missed down in the comments. And with that, I'll say goodbye. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. If there's anything you'd like me to discuss in a future video, then please leave your suggestions down in the comments. I hope to see you guys next time, but oh, Jesus Christ.
A great adventure is waiting for you ahead. Journey onward, new kid, or you will soon be dead. The road ahead is full of danger and fright, but push onward, new kid, with all of your might.